And welcome back to the Word Conscious Classroom, where we are consciously and deliberately building our students' vocabulary knowledge and word consciousness. Today, we are working with the following prefixes. We have the prefix contra. Contra. Contra means against or opposite. Contra. Then we have core. Core means with or together. Core is linked to the prefix com and con. So we have com, con, core. Each of these prefixes mean with or together. Now, if we think about prefixes, we learned that there are three kinds of prefixes. There's a simple prefix, and that's a prefix that is spelled one way and only means one thing. Then there's a dual or multi-prefix, prefixes that mean more than one thing. And then there's a variant prefix. Variant prefixes change the way they are spelled based on the first letter of the word they are connecting. And so, because this prefix is a very common prefix, which means with or together, it's a dual prefix, but it could come out as core, it could come out as com, or con. We will be using core. Okay, so let's put core here. We have the prefix inter, which means between or among. This is a dual prefix. And then we have the prefix pre, which means before or in front of. So this is a dual prefix as well, pre. Now we have our roots. Our first root is dict. Dict means to say or to speak. Speak or say. Dict. And then we have the root rupt. And rupt means to break or burst. Rupt, to break or burst. Our suffixes are un, which means an action or process, a state or quality or act. So we have un. And then the prefix the suffix which means state, quality, act, that which, process, or condition. Okay, so these are our prefixes, our roots, and our suffixes. Okay, let's make our first word. Interrupt. Interrupt. So we have enter, rupt. Put it together, interrupt. When you interrupt, you break between. Interrupt, to break between. Interrupt. Okay, let's do another one. Contradict. We have contra, dict. Contradict. When you contradict something or someone, you say or speak against it, or you say or speak an opposite. So contradict is to say or speak against. Contradict. Let's try one more. Rupture. 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 Oh, no prefix. We just have a root and a suffix. Rupture. So rupture is the state, quality, or act of breaking or bursting, the act of bursting, or the state of breaking. So rupture. I'm trying to think of something. Maybe the balloon, the pin could cause a rupture to that balloon, perhaps. Okay, now I'm going to give you a definition. Let's see if you can create the word. Let's see. We have to cause to break with what is legally or morally right. To cause to break. So we know that rupt means to break. And to cause to break with what is legally or morally right. Well, to cause to break with, and remember, core means with or together, corrupt. So it says right here, to cause to break with what is legally or morally right, corrupt. If you are corrupt, you break with. You break with it. You are corrupt. Okay, so corrupt. Let's try another one. Let's do this one. The act or manner of expression in words. The act or manner of expression in words. Well, we know dict means to say or speak, and the act or manner is action, process, state, or quality. So the act or manner of expression in words, and that will be diction. Diction. The act or manner of expression in words. Let's try one more. An action in opposition to another. An action in opposition to another. So let's see. We know that is an action, so it's going to have in it. And it says an opposite. So we know contra means opposite. So could it be contradiction or contraruption? Well, rupt means to break or burst. And this means an action in opposite. So we're not breaking or bursting. So we are doing a contradiction. Contradiction. So that is an action of saying or speaking against. So contradiction, an action in opposition to another. Okay, well that ends our lesson for today. Now it's your turn to go off and do some practice with these words. And stay tuned, there's lots more to learn.